We'll take it from the top, and then I'm gonna cut out the bad part. Welcome, guys. Playing Resident Evil 0 just to wrap it up today. We just managed to get it to work properly because these ports of Capcom's do whatever they feel like. I hope you enjoy. Sit tight, throw us a like, and enjoy the show.
Resident Evil 0.
Okay, so here we go. Teresa, I did it 20 times before it worked, bro. I did it 20 times. Okay. Oh man, movement with the analog stick is so smooth. Do I want to pick this up? No, I can't. So, the dais. Billy, pick up the bullets. Thank you. It came from the other side. Let's go. Okay, so the puzzle with the dais. Don't enter the combination. We need to solve the puzzle first. Okay. 4 is the first one. Double the numbers 8 but lost 2. 6. 4, 6. Half of 6 is 3. 4, 6, 3. And then the leeches no longer exhibit individual behavior. Even when not feeding, they move as a collective. They consume everything I offer. 463. Is it a 3 numbers code? Hey, Georgie! It has 4 digits. Oh no, it's 4863. Okay, 4863. Because there you get 2 hints in the same page. So 4, 8, 6, 3. Okay, got it. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome.
Maybe I could use this.
Rebecca here, over.
Billy, I found something here that might make you happy. It's an aerial cable car.
Really? That's great. Now we can get out.
Yep, let's regroup as soon as possible. Over.
Roger.
Okay, let me get this on the phone as well so I can see the chat. Because my man Psych is talking. And we ought to be listening. There should be a laugh both equally in the poll. Excellent. I'm so happy you're enjoying, brother. So gotta get Rebecca here. Okay, now the peeps can regroup. Psych, my arch nemesis. What's the fight about, bro? Okay, I think this combine or not. Input regulation coil, output regulation coil. Okay. He doesn't seem to be getting any power. Climb up the ladder. Thank you so much for the vote of confidence, beloved Ronnick, beloved Ronnick. Okay, so let's check. Necessary to get the cable car moving. Necessary to get the cable car moving. So we have to get Rebs here. Welcome everyone, so glad to see so many people wanna watch this. And if we finish this real quick, which I'm not 100% sure we will be able to do, but if we're fast, we can play maybe some Project 03 or Silent Hill 4, we'll see. Okay, so Billy's standing here. This is the map in this game. Came for the game, stayed for the Mista. Fire at him with a ballista. No, you don't want to do that. I'm a nice person. Now is the very annoying part. Where we have to go get stuff. Because you have to go get all the stuff and place it in the freaking cable car. Because if you don't place the stuff in the cable car, you'll have to doing back and forth with the cable car to get your stuff. This is probably the most obnoxious part of a run in Resident Evil 0, and this is why many people aren't really as fond of Resident Evil 0, because the Resident Evil 0 forces you to do these backs and forths. Doesn't get any power. It will be getting power if we go from here. Okay. Need to bring Rebecca here as well.
Come on.
Okay.
This is Billy's path. We got in from here. Baby, you going?
Bye.
Let me kiss you. Mwah! Take care of you and the poodle. Hair wax? Okay. It's probably wax.
Yes.
It's probably wax. Take care. Bye. Damon, what's up, man? Haven't seen you in a while. How have you been? Okay, we cannot open this door, but we need to get in there. We need to get in there from below. To be precise, we need to get in there from right below where we are right now. Because there is actually a way for Rebecca to get in using the hook.
I'll go check over there.
Okay.
And this will do. We'll use the hook. Man, such a rivalry. I don't understand why they made the game where you cannot store your stuff in an omnipresent box, and they also gave you an item that takes up 2 slots so you can hook yourself up holes. I don't understand anything. Some of those strange Capcom decisions, man.
Follow me.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get Billy. He has the mats to fix this. You're asking me if I like the remake of Resident Evil 1? Like, the holy remake, the remakest of all remakes? Of course. Of course I do. Who doesn't? I am not as dogmatic as many other people are about the remake. The remakest of all remakes. And that is because it is great, but it was extremely by the numbers. Like, they took Resident Evil 1 and they streamlined it 110% and made an awesome game, of course. But replaying it after the 20th time, it feels like I'm redoing a lot of the same things, you know, that I've done in so many other Resident Evil games. Oh my god, I had forgotten about this. I had totally forgotten about this. Dude, Billy has all the gear needed to defeat the Leech. Bro, of course this is going to happen because I did not have the equipment to defeat the Leech, man. You take one of the 2 characters away and then you force me to fight with a character that doesn't have the weapons needed.
0.
Oh my god, man. Oh my god, man. Like, we don't have to replay a lot, it's just a small segment, but there is no way in hell Capcom back in the day couldn't realize how effed up this was design-wise. Let's go. Resident Evil 7 is a masterpiece. I love it. Resident Evil Village is Clown Town, but it is a good game nonetheless. How do we go about what, my man? Elaborate. Okay, let's bring Rebecca in. Ah, Psych, it's easy. I'll leave the grenade launcher for Rebecca, that's it. I don't have to do anything elaborate. But imagine, it's your first time playing this game, okay? And you get stuck in this situation. It's not the best experience you've ever had. I can promise you. Like, you're gonna be pissed. I just want you to pick up the ribbon, Billy. Do you want the sausage, Billy? One more like to 20 people. Don't forget to drop those. Likes are free. Now that I think about it, since we are here, let's grab the pistol ammo that Bill has left. Rebecca is carrying pistol ammo, right? Yeah, okay. Let's get this knocked out. Man, I was playing Wukong earlier, and like the last chapter of Wukong pulls out all the stops, man. Like the game is bonkers. Would I prefer Resi 0 or Code Veronica to be remade? Resident Evil 0, bro. I think Code Veronica is not a good game. Code Veronica is considered a good game by people who are very nostalgia tinted in their viewpoints. It has so many blatant issues. Like, what's some... Oh my fucking god, make it stop! I didn't take the hook shot. It has so many blatant issues. And sometimes, you know, people just remember how it was in the late 90s, early 2000s, and were like, oh man, I was playing that with my brother beside the fireplace, best game ever. It's your quality time with a brother or sister or, I don't know, brother-in-law that made you feel it was a nice experience, like, in itself. Rebecca, grab the thing I want. I am shitting you not. My brain hurts. I'm gonna approach it a little differently. I'm going to activate the train, so I don't have to try to carry the train parts, and then I'm gonna go and just grab everything from the estate and bring it here. I don't wanna do the back and forth later. It will also incentivize, you know, dropping a save. First and foremost, the villain in Code Veronica is mentally challenged. Alfred Ashford is the most useless shit in the history of Resident Evil. A single zombie is more competent than Alfred Ashford. He's an imbecile. If you cannot convince me that I am in danger, I don't care. And with that idiot, you don't really feel like he's a mastermind capable of doing anything. It's the same issue I had, like, I've spoken about this, I think, a couple of streams ago. It's the same issue I had with the Smurfs growing up. You cannot convince me that Dracumel is gonna eat the Smurfs. Dracumel is retarded. He cannot catch the Smurfs, he cannot trick the Smurfs, he cannot outrun the Smurfs. Like, look how many Smurfs there are and how many of Dracumel's family are around. It's just him, so he can't even outfuck the Smurfs. So I don't feel threatened, I don't feel threats about, you know, the protagonists. You don't hook me. I'm indifferent. You lost me. And that's the biggest issue with Code Veronica. It's super cringy, like the writing is awful. And Steven is a caricature of Leonardo DiCaprio. He's Leonardo DiCaprio, the illegal edition. He tries to kiss Claire while she's unconscious. Like, I know it was the age of stupid back then, and people thought that stuff like that's cute. It's not. It's illegal. But, yeah, all in all, Resident Evil Code Veronica is given more credit than it should. It's not a very good game. Okay, time for masochism. Okay, let's get the mules to the goods. Time to bring in the shite. What's this? Oh, I forgot a random pistol up there. Silly me, feeling cute. Might throw myself off the balcony later, I don't know. Where's the pistol? It was behind the railing. Bro, I got so angry at the beginning of the stream. Like, I have a throbbing vein right here. I got so angry, man. Capcom, the multi-billion company, cannot make a game that can alt-tab. That's all you need to know. Please pick up the thing I want. Okay, nice. Let's go. Yeah. I can't really put it into words for people to understand. Like, let's say you stream, okay? Streaming is both the enjoyment and work for me. I had streams in the past which started like with 30 people, something happened, OBS crashed. And people evaporate because we live in the canary age. People have 4 seconds of focused attention. Then you've lost them. You know? It is infuriating when that happens. When you set everything up fine and the stream should... Oh my god, bro! I'm gonna take it easy. So you set everything up, everything should be working, and for some asinine reason the stream gets effed. People evaporate, and then you're streaming for like the 5 people who have, you know, interest in rejoining. That diminishes the chance of everything of substance happening during the stream, and it's driving me insane, man. Like, it's not rocket science. It will drive you insane. Sykes bringing in the wisdom. Okay, pistol. Do we have any pistol ammo? Cav, that's not my problem. Those enemies spawned. Spawned out of thin air. They were birthed by the Zombo mother. Thank God I got the right ammo. And because of that, I have to carry 2 extra items. I have to carry the pistol and I have to carry ammo to go through them. Which means that I'm losing space that would otherwise be used to just... You know... Let's watch the ascensor moving. That's French and Greek, that's not English. That's the elevator for you. I'm losing my mind. Okay. I just want to check what kind of path I will be allowed here, because if I remember correctly, I have to go through the bug-infested corridor. If I have to go through the bug-infested corridor, it's not viable to go like this. I'll have to leave Rebecca, clear the place with Billy. Actually, no. Great. Let's go. Unless the game felt like it was really necessary to spawn a leech man in between me and my target, in which case I'll totally understand the creative decision. Oh my... Eliminators. I'm playing Wukong and monkeys start to grow on me. And then eliminators. Why?
I'll go alone.
Roger.
Okay, ideally we'll defeat the eliminators with a pistol. Yeah, Cav, I understand that, my man. Survival horrors are mostly about planning and execution, not being super focused, you know? Do you see this? Bro, I'm gonna die. I'm going to die. I am going to die in the back and forth. I feel so insanely agitated right now. Like, Rebecca has to go to grab the shotgun and come and bail Billy out. There's no way Billy, being on fucking danger, is gonna be able to survive this. There's no telling that Rebecca, being orange caution, is gonna be able to survive this either, because eliminators stun lock you. Capcom knew the game ate shit by a lot of people in 2002 because eliminators suck donkey balls. They re-released this game 14 years later and these fucking monkeys do the exact same cock-sucking and swallowing thing 14 years later. Cav is feeling threatened. Rebecca, I want the shotgun. The shotgun is right here, behind this pixel. Can you grab it? At this point, I'll just pick everything up. You know. That's peak enjoyment. Yeah, grab the Molotovs. We might want to burn those monkeys. You never know. The shotgun is fucking here. It's here. Grab it. It's aligned behind the rail. The remake of Resident Evil 1 or the re-release of Resident Evil 0? Yeah, that guy really didn't like 0. Oh my god, I lost a full bar of health fighting fucking discount Wukong there, man. I wonder if there is a mod for this game that actually provides a box. Like, that would... Having a box in these games is stupid. I understand that the concept is stupid. But going back and forth to carry off all my shit is not in any way ever better. It's not. Okay, at least Billy killed... Bro, I heard the sound and I thought it was the other eliminator. I'm shitting you not. I thought it was the other eliminator. Okay, Billy at least killed the other one, so the ammo was not wasted. That's super important because when you exit a room in these games, it resets the health pools. So if that one wasn't dead, I'd have to re-kill it.
Let's go.
Okay.
Got your mum. Hey George, yeah man, I had very fond memories, but tonight I'm gonna reconsider, I think. Oh, now, grab the item. Why are you opening the door, man? Why are you opening the door? What happened at birth? Did you come out feet first and they had to do a strange maneuver? You broke your neck and it's been dangling like fucking pasta ever since. Not giving enough oxygen to your brain. What are you doing? Pick it up! Ronick must be rolling on the fucking floor, laughing, and I'm here screaming like an idiot. Volunteer psych. Such kindness, bruh. What? Bill is full? Bill's full of shit! God damn it. Hey Rado, what's up? Welcome, my man. Yeah, Rebecca has some room. This emoji that Kavuris brought into our lives is the dumbest emoji in the history of emojis, man. But it's so fitting for the cancerous shenanigans. Okay, what else am I missing? A first aid spray and the magnum round. So I'm not gonna use any first aid sprays. I don't think I'm gonna use that many anti-poison herbs. So I think this is gonna be it. Just one run. Did we forget anything else? Nope. We have to sacrifice Cavu, but we have to do it in like Victorian fashion. He has to be naked with a thong. And, you know, we'll be wearing hoods and hold candles. Ronick will be holding 2 candles like this akimbo, in case anyone forgot theirs. Hey there, Chase! Oh, a proper man of culture. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream, my man. Rebecca is fantastic, but I don't really think she's mommy. She must be like 18 here. Careful. You should apply 1 to each one of your nipples, Ronick, to cauterize them so they don't cause any problems when you're sleeping. What am I talking about, man? I make 0 sense. Is Rebecca holding the ribbons? Okay. The topic is inappropriate. Chase, you have to follow this very inappropriate conversation from the get-go, or we're gonna get demonetized, brother. Let's grab the ribbons. Oh man, that's pretty hardcore, Kason. Your low-hanging fruit will be hanging 1 each side. Like Versace will come knocking. They will rename their brand Versauch. I'm almost ashamed. Almost. The emoji, bro. The double whammy. Passing judgment like a mofo, man. This emoji takes no prisoners. Ah, shit, my good mood came back. Came rushing back. Ah, shit. Rado, you just watched Berserk 1997? Berserk 1997 is like, you thought that was a story about knights and politics. Here's some demons with boobs. Yeah, Cation, I'm pretty sure. I already feel like it's gonna attack me at any moment. That's not modded. That's actually one of the outfits that Capcom made for Rebecca. Believe it or not. Okay, what are we looking at? Okay. Why does this shotgun hold one shell? What the fudge? Anyway, let's go. Go grab the shotgun, and we're ready to move. Yeah, Chase. Up until tonight, it used to be one of my favorites, but tonight I got super angry. Of course, I'm not gonna pass judgment because of one bad session, but earlier tonight something very stupid happened and I was incredibly pissed off. Now I have a headache, my day is ruined. Oh my god. Yeah, man. Fatal Frame became ridiculous after a while. Resident Evil became ridiculous. They have this quote-unquote tribal outfit for Sheva in Resident Evil 5 where she's practically naked. But, you know, Capcom kinda got the memo at some point. We have to stop being so juvenile. Let's just reel it in a bit. And they course corrected and they bring sexy characters without them being ridiculous. Tecmo Koei never got the memo. It's like, you know what? Let them all be dressed as maids. You know? We never evolved as a species. Let's go monkey. And yeah. Not my favorite part of the Fatal Frame games. Stellar Blade had the over-the-top outfits, but it also had some pretty badass cyborg outfits. It had some very casual outfits. Like, this is something I can appreciate. Stellar Blade had so many outfits for Eve in a game that was feature complete, and they added even more stuff with patches. So if some of the outfits are like bikinis, fine. I can also dress up like as, you know, a badass cyborg or a biker or whatever. But when you have 3 outfits and 2 of them are a maid and a sexy cop, it's like, come on, bruh. How old are ya? So, give this to Billy. Let's take the ribbons. And let's take the grenade launcher. You know, when I see my protagonist character run around in a bikini in a zombie apocalypse, I am not convinced, man. It's just stupid. You know, make something that makes sense contextually, at least. You know, to an extent, I can understand it being there. Okay, let's make some progress. I think the leech will go down easily now that we have the grenade launcher. And even if not, we just saved, it's gonna be fine. Okay, so 25 likes already. Thank you so much, guys. The monkey went for Rebecca's butt. It was a monkey of culture. But the only thing that's gonna grab butt today is this disgusting leech dude. Okay, we can do better than danger. We can do better than danger. We'll load this.
Resident Evil.
I lost health for no reason. I just need to fire 2 grenades in quick succession. It'll be done. So let's do it like that to save some health. The leech is like the second worst enemy you can put in a video game after the acne-infested fuckers in the Callisto Protocol. Because people with acne are the most scary thing, naturally, you can put in a video game. Gotta be careful with that acne, man. It takes no prisoners, I'm telling ya. It's pretty hardcore. Let's load Billy up with shit. So Rebecca doesn't have to load them into the... Surprise, motherfucker! Okay, everything into the train. I didn't want to grab that, but whatever. Yeah. You feel like opening this box? It's penis! Lord Mandalore, one of my favorite YouTubers, did a review of the Callisto Protocol, and he did a small anime segment showing how nonsensical it is for the protagonist of a horror game to actually go to meet the monsters dead on with a baton. My god, it wants me to forcibly drop an item to pick up the regulator to put it in the socket that is right beside it. I know what it is. Don't check the console, grab the item. The Callisto Protocol chase is 7 or 8 cucumbers shoved up my anus. That's the rating I give the Callisto Protocol. It's 8 penis monsters coming out of cocoons or and boxes trying to get inside my mouth in a regular playthrough. That's even more precise. Cabo, you're having the time of your life. Shut up. Jacob's ladder. Oh, man. What's this zombie? Oh, it's not a zombie, it's the guy with a magnum. Okay. I'll take it. Like blood dripping down from my nose, and Psyche is like, sometimes it's so beautiful to see them grow. You know, like a senile old lady. This is Cavu's latest sensation. He puts 2 euros in the chat just to drop a line from Mass Effect. Now this zombie is unnerving because I drop all my items and I am pretty sure at some point going the back and forth is gonna get up. I'll have to grab the magnum to shoot the zombie. Yeah, man. Mech, you're absolutely right. Although I took a juicy shit on Glenn Schofield recently because I felt like the fucker was pulling our leg with the excuses he was making for the Callisto Protocol, but it feels like certain aspects of this steaming pile of shit of a game actually were totally out of his hands because he thought he had another 6 months to develop stuff. 6 months is a lot of time to develop stuff in a game. And Nexon was like, sorry, Crafton. Nexon is shit, but it wasn't Nexon this time, it was different shit. And Crafton said, no, we have to hit this specific date because, you know, Dead Space remake's coming out and they're gonna kick our asses. So they just went ballistic with the date, and the game came out the way it did, like a steaming pile of dog shit. I'm still waiting for your initiative, Psych. I'm right here. This huge lump of man meat is waiting for you to request what we talked about. Can I counter that initiative? What do you wanna do, Cav? I'll pay you double to not play the Callisto Protocol. Gav, I see you're also a hater of quality. Okay, we are full, so Rebecca actually needs to grab the stuff she needs now, which is the custom handgun, pistol ammo, drop the grenades, and I also hold the old school shotgun. Three more likes to 30. We're almost there. I'll give you my pants. Okay, we did it. You're gonna activate their train. Yeah, it's something his name. He's one of the best voice actors working today. Like, Sam is great. Psych, you need to reach out to Mr. FiOth. Discuss the details of the viability of a stream like that, if you know what I mean, because your boy has to eat. And we're gonna get it done. I was pretty sure it would go to yellow caution, but yellow caution is fine. At least with yellow caution, if we find the red, we can make a complete herb. So let's just keep one. Bro, the DLC for the Callisto Protocol is offensively bad. Like, when I made a video review of the Callisto Protocol back in the day, I wasn't happy with it. As you can probably imagine, it doesn't take a big imagination, to be honest. And I made a review of it. And I said that the game had a shitload of issues. I wasn't happy. And then, when the time came for the DLC, I played it because the review copy I had received for the game also came with, you know, prepaid the DLC. I played it and I was like, I couldn't ever believe that the Callisto Protocol would become worse by adding stuff to it. But it apparently could. Rebecca, the ink ribbon, sweetheart. My sweet summer child, don't check the console. The console is something that does not interest me in the least. Grab the fucking item so we can... She can't. She's full. Chase is one of those people who enjoys watching the streamer suffer. I think it would generally be wise to grab the Magnum, because I am not sure when you're fighting the Tyrant around here. And you are fighting a Tyrant around here, so... Alan Wake 2, I've spoken about in great detail in the Greek podcast that we do. Alan Wake 2 is a very, very good game at its heart, but it takes it 5,000 years to get going. And when I say 5,000 years, the meat and potatoes of the game doesn't get going until like the 12-hour mark, which is disastrous for the pacing. Like, you reach a point in Alan Wake where you're like, can we get to the good part of this? And there is a very good part to Alan Wake, mind you. The game is good, but it's so slow. And I don't mean like the healthy kind of slow burner. I'm talking like torture mode. The game keeps yanking itself, you know. But when it goes into the good stuff, it's super good stuff. Yeah, Psych, don't worry, man. I'll treat you like a bro. Yeah, Chase, type exclamation Discord and it will give you the link. George, it's about 20 hours. Yeah, Alan Wake, if you look at any amount of, you know, secrets and stuff, it's around 20 hours. There you go, Chase. And I have to tell you, man, I don't know how you found us, but seeing talkative people joining the stream for the first time and chilling with the peeps and discussing stuff and all that is the most wholesome shit. So, super happy to have you here. Join the Discord and we can have some good laughs. Some of which will be in my expense because we're talking Callisto Protocol, but it doesn't matter. I'll do it for the culture. Yeah. Cavu is also very good at farming your trophies. Like, if you want to hire him to farm your trophies, he'll basically do it for free. A giant humanoid being is suspended in bioorganic fluid inside a capsule. Oh my fucking... You missed, bitch. Nah, Cav, we can play Baldur's Gate. We can play Baldur's Gate. Cleo will play Baldur's Gate with us. Peeps from the community can play Baldur's Gate with us. It'll be great. Yeah, George. I mean, the more you expand your horizons towards new genres, you know, you win, bro. It's your win, so give stuff a chance, and you never know. Grab the bullets, Reb. Nice. I think it would generally be a good idea to drop a save at this point, because if anything goes wrong, including fighting a boss and dying, I'm gonna lose my shit. Mech Nightmare mode in Alien Isolation is not exactly hard. It's just very stingy with everything. And if you know what you're doing, you just have to, you know, perform a little bit better. But it's stupid how it doesn't give you maps. It doesn't give you tracker. It doesn't give you this. It doesn't give you that. Like, okay, dude. Okay, I got it. You're gonna make this difficult for me. Can I have some room to fart here? Because, you know, I'm holding it in. It's gonna start affecting my stomach. Sniff, snarf. Okay, where do I go? Where do I use this? Man, it's been so long, I don't remember shit. Yeah, it's a Tyrant, I know. Oh, yeah, of course. I used in the same room console. Well, okay. We just saved. We just saved, right? Yeah, we just saved. Let's load so I don't have to trek back on foot. Although, suckers, to be fair, I've played so many horror games for you on these streams. Two of which? Alien Isolation? I don't think we're getting Alien Isolation 2, bruh. Ah, no room in hell. The trailer was shown very recently, wasn't it? Yeah, that is a leak, man. Don't trust leaks. Leaks are BS. Don't lower the turntable here, please. Let's leave this here and this here. And now we can lower the turntable because I didn't have any room. And that'd be a nightmare. The cutscenes are 30 frames and the gameplay is 60 frames. Such good production values, man. By the way, recently I watched a documentary about games with static cameras like this, and it kinda provided a secondary look to the reason behind the implementation of tank controls. Because look at this. I'm running towards the camera. Okay? The camera changes. And in some cases, when the camera changes like this, if I tilt my stick to change direction, I end up going to a totally bonkers destination. Let's watch this.
Don't shoot! You're alive.
Are you okay,
So tank
Rebecca?
controls actually solved this.
They should have arrived here before me. Haven't you seen them? That's unfortunate. If we go straight from here, we should arrive at an old mansion which Umbrella uses for research. Come on, let's go.
Wait, I've got to find Billy.
Billy Cohen? You mean you found that criminal?
Yes, but we got separated and...
No point worrying about him. He won't make it. Come on, let's go.
Sir, please. I need to find him. Don't worry, I'll catch up with you.
Rebecca... All right. Just be careful.
It was like he was about to execute her.
Saw him again.
I told you to come with me, bitch. The door says security room. There is no need to go here. There is no need to search this place. Like, okay. We are talking about a series of video games where you literally search every shatter in the building in case you can find a single bullet casing to turn into an enema because you don't have time to shed and you need to be chop about that stuff. And now you have two rooms in front of you and it's like, I do not need to search this, it's fine. Yeah, exactly, Cabo. They are camera dependent, so when your cameras are static, they got jumbled. Okay, let's go. It's Patusa, Tyrant.
What is that?
That's your mama. Rebs, get some room. Don't get yourself in a corner, girl. Okay, 6 bullets from the Magnum and about 5 bullets from the pistol. That was pretty clean. That wasn't bad. That was pretty clean. We're in level 3, right? Level 1 is where the cart we left is, right? I'll be able to unlock it from the other side. Oh! I didn't even remember this, to be honest. Okay, okay. I'm gonna say something here, and I don't want you to think that I'm softening up to the game. It provides this elevator, okay? This elevator takes you straight to the estate, so you technically don't actually have to carry all your stuff from the estate to the laboratory. Point taken. And then Liam Neeson will appear. And he was like, I took out all the Albanian mobsters. Now it's your turn. That's a hunter. Are you kidding? How the hell did I not hit it? I must be in danger state. Orange caution. Thank the maker. A full herb. Mech, that is 100% correct. We are Kavuris, if you please. Okay, good. When Rebecca ends up in the mansion, Kavu, you are welcome to visit, bro. Mi casa is tu casa. I thought you were super busy because of the exam/work situation. Whenever you'll be able to chill, I could use the breather because I'm only monkeying these days.
Playtime is over. You and your friends no longer
Hey,
amuse
Soham.
me. Good riddance. Now nothing will stop me from getting my revenge.
Yeah, man, I already ordered the assets. This FMV's resolution is like GameCube stuff. Okay. Okay, got it. We have to restore all the nodes. So it takes 2 steps. This. Okay. That was wrong. Okay. That little one in the corner, what the hell? Okay. Should I drop a save? I'll drop a save. We're in a slightly better place. We defeated the boss. Oh man, satisfying AF, baby. That was a juicy headshot. Oh, mama! Let's have some Molotovs, because if we find the Leech Man, we need to unleash the beast. There he is. Rebecca, where did you throw this Molotov cocktail? Rebecca just threw one of the 3 Molotovs she had at her feet and was like, I don't give a care. I don't give a shit. Like, we live in capitalism. There's enough for everyone. Would you have to be pretty stupid to believe in the first place? Who am I to judge? Okay, that went well. Here's my MO. I'm not gonna heal. I'm gonna go destroy the Leech. And then I'll be in danger. Probably, and then I'll heal, be fine, and progress. Okay, am I in danger? I'm orange caution, but pretty much to danger, so... I'm min-maxing it because of the shit that happened earlier. I don't have meds, man. What do you want me to do? I finished this game on hard when I was a kiddo. And hard is very demanding in Zero. But this is a very messy run. I'm not happy with this run at all when it comes to my optimization. Okay, no handle. When the game gives you mats to fight the leech with, you can be pretty sure there will be a leech, which means I have to go and get the gasoline. By the way, today I installed Silent Hill 2 on the PC with the Enhanced Edition fan-made project. It looks so updated, man. The graphics have received such an overhaul. All the assets, the frame rates, sound, the full motion videos. Amazing work. There's no way Konami could ever do such work. Of course, Konami is a bunch of useless hacks. Yeah, Cav, maybe right before the release of the remake. Oh yeah, of course, the totally logical situation of putting a battery to raise a Clark, to climb on a box, to grab a penis. Yeah, we can compare, and we can also get a reminder, you know. Why not? Can't pick this up. Okay, let's solve this. Okay, Rebecca cannot solve this. If Rebecca cannot solve this, it means that... Yeah, Rebecca cannot solve this puzzle at all, because we need Billy. Yeah, Chris would probably punch it.
Rebecca, where am I?
You're safe now. Are you okay? What could have done this?
They must have been used as test subjects in Marcus's research. He must have kept messing around with the mother virus.
Billy?
Okay, here we need a code. Oh, locked from the other side. It came from the other side. Okay, we heal Billy and we have them both at fine health and a full health item. Okay. Now we're good. Now we're really good. One more light to 30, guys. Come on. I can smell it. Okay, so get her back up here.
I'll go alone.
Roger.
Come on, rotate right. Jesus. Okay. Okay, this will be solved. Gotta be careful not to over push it. Hey Fear, what's up, man? You good? I think I screwed up. Yeah, it will be rotatable because I'll have to push both towards me like this. Yeah, this got screwed. Not necessarily. I can still salvage this, I think. Excellent. Keep us company, boyo. Just push. Billy, why are you not pushing? What's stopping you? Get this out of the way. Yes, it's solvable. Is it? No, it's not. I screwed it. I screwed it because the one box that was initially in the middle has to stay in the middle. So by doing what I just did, I kinda, you know, put myself in a corner. I'm gonna do it from the get-go and we're gonna get it right. No, you need all three to align. And once you have aligned all three, you have enough
Come on.
of a stepping path to cross. No, 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 Rebecca, don't come down. Don't come down.
I'll go alone.
Okay.
Okay. So. The cameras, bro. This one that it is there right now should stay there. Don't climb, push. Okay. No, I just screwed myself up again. How would I push it if I take it all the way to the wall, man? Oh my god. Haven't done it in so long.
Roger.
Nah, we'll get it done. It just needs some foreplanning that I'm not actually doing right now.
I'll check it out.
Okay.
Okay, so we need to push this all the way, which means that it has to be able to rotate counterclockwise, right? I think I got it. Freaking god, bro. It's a pixel of space. Do I have to get hemorrhoids from this? Thanks. Okay, so this can't be pushed to the other side. Nah, the other way, Christ. Okay, I think I got it. I think I got it. So let's put it back where it was. Okay. Okay, I think I got it. Climb down, Billy. You're not a mammoth. You don't need that much space. Hey, Longe, what's up, man? Yes, this is the way. Left. Jesus. Longe, how was your weekend, my man? Okay, we're good. Very neat logical puzzle. Like, it's not my favorite in the series, but it's not bad. It certainly requires some thinking, because Resident Evil 2 that we were playing a couple of days before, Resident Evil 2 is totally brain dead. Like, there are practically no puzzles. I don't know how we remember Resident Evil 2 as being like peak puzzle solving, but there was barely anything there. Longier, I liked it quite a bit.
Come on!
Yeah.
It wasn't perfect, but it was quite good. So, this is the path. Gav, you're a bit behind, bro. Ah, okay. And you realized we made it. Oh my god! Bro, dude! Are you kidding? Rebecca is in danger. Can't catch a fucking break, man. Of course I will get through, bro, it's me. But there was a good bit of pointless annoyance here. There were like 8 enemies in this room. What is this? The mother load of zombies. Yeah, exactly. Bro, I was totally caught by surprise. That was the problem. Okay, we're not reading this. This room was here just for me to go up, get a memo. Oh, ouch.
I'll check it out.
Okay.
Oh man, this is gonna suck. Okay. Hey there, sick man. What's up?
Come on!
Okay. I'll check it out.
Okay.
Okay, this is a save point. We're good. Not having played this for so many years actually adds to the experience, you know. The game surprises you, it sometimes frustrates you, but it's good. It's all good. Come on, you oh my god, pick up the file, man! Okay, let's drop a save. Resident Evil 1 Platinum is both skill and patience, man. Takes a lot of time to get it done. And you are also running the risk of the game crashing during a no-save run or getting decapitated during a no-save run, which sucks. So it is very doable, but it is annoying. I'm gonna put it like that.
This way.
Roger.
Okay, we saved. We can play a little bit more riskily now. We are gonna be fighting the Proto-Tyrant again soon somewhere around here, but I'm not exactly sure when. That's the great thing about having a character with a heavier gun and a character with just like the handgun. You can have one character clear the trash and one character focus on the bigger targets. Is the control panel for the Gondola. The motherboard is missing. Without the motherboard, the Gondola can't receive electric current. Or the Gondola. It depends on the country, I suppose. Yeah, it's the Tyrant fight. Ideally here you want to have only one character. But I brought them both, so I'll probably have to load. Yeah, no, we'll load because I'm gonna puke from the nostrils. He did one swipe, he hit Rebecca as well. That's just HP you're never getting back for no reason whatsoever. And we're not gonna do it like that because, you know, the bile is gonna ruin my clothes. Hey, Kason, what's up? People with standards.
This way.
Okay.
Wow! We didn't get a frog the previous time. Of course, of course. Okay, let's go. Okay, this is the room. We're only gonna go with Billy. Leave Rebecca here.
split up.
Roger.
Okay, Billy's carrying 4 in the Magnum and 12 shotgun shells. I don't think he's gonna need more than that. What? What's this? Okay, not now. Let's deal with the Proto-Tyrant. I'm out of ammo. I am out of ammo. How much ammo does it take to kill this piece of shit? I wanna see if it resetted the health pool. Man, Christ. No, it didn't. Bro, oh my god. Okay. So the game allows you to FiOth, go restock, get your health, get it all in mint condition, and go and deal with the boss. It was just like a few bullets left, you know. It does not make a lot of sense, does it? That's the Tyrant for Resident Evil 0. He's dead. Hey, Robert, you bet your ass.
This way.
Okay.
You bet your ass I'm gonna play Space Marine. Will you?
I'll go alone.
Roger.
Come on.
Roger.
Not even the Tyrant's corpse is left on the map, it just disappears, it poofs. Oh yeah, here we have to stop the water. Guys, I already made the channel on Discord for Space Marine 2, posted a couple of trailers. So we can start getting ready in there, organizing teams and stuff. Of course, I have open channels for voice comms on Discord as well. The game will have cross-play, cross-save, so everyone can play with everyone, at least the PvE component. PvP will be divided between PC players and console players. All the better, if you ask me. PC PvP is the Wild West. I'd rather not get there. Oh, there's another file. I think Rebecca needs to get in there. Yeah. Yeah, get in there. Get in a metal box so you can move to an unknown destination, hopefully to find the key. Total genius. Well, maybe she leaves it quite open, you know? She doesn't close it all the way so she can get out. I don't know, bro. It's Resident Evil logic. Who the hell knows? It's Cockroach Man. I'm the Cockroach Man. I can go cockroach faster than you can. One sec. Oh shit. Lots of actions here. Just let me check that my sweetheart got home safe. Okay. You haven't watched the most glorious movie of all time, and Freddy got fingered. How much space do I have? I don't have space at all. So I want to go in the next room to loot it, but I don't have space and I don't have the appropriate weapons to deal with the bug. Because if I go there with Rebecca without a shotgun and I try to kill the bug with a pistol, the bug will 100% hit me. And that'll be a costly hit. Oh, I have to go from there, of course. I have to go from there because now the gondola doesn't move the other way. It's a one-way trip. Just like losing your virginity. Yeah, bro, you should. You're a very smart young man and not having any, you know, point of reference. When it comes to cinema is a disgrace, dude. Okay, and at least the pistol stun locks these little morphos. What? It's locked from what side? Which was this room? We need Billy here. No, bro, but how should I put it? You're a person that appreciates storytelling in games, right? Well, you can get points of reference and comparison from the next most, you know, familiar medium, and cinema is a pretty important medium from the relaying of ideas and so on and so forth. So not touching cinema is like missing on a big chunk of what society is about, you know. Okay, leave the magnum, grab this thing, industrial water. Water has been treated to remove impurities. And battery fluid. We have the battery fluid. Perfect. Gotta get Rebecca to Billy. I half expect to stumble upon the damn leechman any second. Oh, shit. Dude, she's the reflection on the left, on the glass. Can you see it? Cav will finish it tonight, bro. Hey, Sackman. Billy's totally unarmed because... Yeah, the grenade launcher is... is in the train cart, bro, on the other side of the universe. Come on, Cav, is not like you're suffering, bro. You don't like it? Grab the ribbon, grab it. It's not gonna be the first time you betray me horrendously, Cav. You've done it in the past. I'm ready for your betrayal. We don't have a lot to go. That one zombie that we left out of the equation is coming for my ass, dude. I unavoidably have to go and grab the grenade launcher, man. I have a shitload of grenades. I have magnum bullets. Because I was only carrying the shotgun, I ran out of shotgun shells. And I don't have a single potent gun on my person. Okay, great.
Come on.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go arm ourselves. We're running around naked. We don't want that.
I'll check it out.
Man, this controller I'm using is so fantastic for this kind of game. You turn all your buttons into digital clicks without any analog movement, and you just have the most tireless experience you can imagine. Orgasmo! That was so good. I'm gonna tell you a crazy story about Metal Gear Solid 5. In Metal Gear Solid 5, at the beginning of the game, it plays The Man Who Sold the World by Bowie. And it was a few weeks after Bowie had died, and I was still grieving.
This way.
Okay.
And then it dropped the song, and I was like, come on, don't torture me, man. Pretty powerful moment. Two more likes to 40 people, let's go! Let's get those suckers in! Evil Within? Interesting thought. I did a little bit of Evil Within 2 about 6 months ago. It was the dead of winter. That's all I can remember. Of course there are enemies in my path to get my stuff. Yep, here we are. Go grab the ribbons and then reevaluate armory. The game had the mids-like cover. What do you mean? Okay, let's go rearm ourselves. I'm running around with like pretty much nothing. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Thanks for the trivia. Okay, let's get them all in stacks. Okay, Magnum ammo, good. We need to reload the Magnum. You see, that is the problem with this game. You spend a lot of time in menus, swapping things left and right. It shouldn't be so. Got you lagging in 4K, dead to rights. Okay, so I'll leave the shotgun and the shotgun cells. I'm gonna take the grenade launcher because I have a million grenades. A million fire grenades, nonetheless. Sir Skelt. Oh, my man, thank you so much. You just made my night. Enjoyed the game? You should have. It's excellent. That's why we do it, guys. For, like, you know, Sir Skelt to come into the stream and say, you helped me, bruv. Leave these. And Sir Skelt puts his wallet where his mouth is. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much. And because you're here and you just did what you did, I'm gonna relay a little story again. My videos for Elden Ring have accumulated more than 3 million views. Even more, if I do the exact math. Might be 4 million. If every person who watched those vids donated a super thanks of 1 cent, 1 cent, I'd be set. You know? But people just consume most of the time. That's why I love this community, because the community knows how to give back. Thanks so much, man. It's really appreciated. It's the gesture that matters. Consume. The consumption that comes soon. Okay, so we got the grenade launcher, and on Rebecca we have the Molotovs. We don't need the Molotovs when we are also carrying flame nades. So Rebecca should instead not carry anything. Have some space. Okay, good. Sir Skeld, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. This kind of behavior goes a long way. I'm super thankful. Okay, one more thing before we move. I'm gonna just grab the first aid spray and drop it outside the cart. Because I'm never gonna use first aid sprays. I'm just getting them so I'm not gonna get soft locked if I screw royally. Psych! Thank you, my man, Psych. Psych, I'm gonna ask you a very specific question, okay? Don't misunderstand me. Did you use an Apple device to do this super chat? Because when it comes from Google, it's $4.99. When it comes from Apple, it's usually rounded. And I'm gonna give you a juicy tidbit of information. Okay. Guys, whenever you tip YouTube using an Apple device, YouTube takes 30%, Apple takes 30%, so that's 60%, and then they deduce tax. So your favorite YouTuber, this asshole, ends up getting dick. So if it can be avoided, and I'm not saying just for my streams, like any content creator you want to support, avoid using Apple devices because it's highway robbery, man. They're just fingering our buttholes. 2 fingers at a time. My man Psych, thank you so much. You're a beast. Let's go. Oh, we can save here, huh? Yes. Is it close to where we want to be? Or we could be closer. Just gonna save here. Dude, Psych, the sheer fact that you're here supporting the effort so much and stuff is heartwarming, bro. No, Skelt, I'm just throwing the info out there, not because of the tip. The tip is worth more than enough because you thought it would be a good idea to support a person who works on this field, in this field. I'm just telling you to protect my colleagues as well, other YouTubers who try to make a living out of this, but, you know, the house Steve Jobs built comes in and says, you see those $5? 30% of that is ours just cause. And I don't like this one bit. That's why I don't do Twitch. I simul stream to Twitch just because I have affiliation there. The fact that Bezos needs 50% of everything I make to oil up his bald head is something I don't want to happen in my life. So, he can F off. Okay, so we need to grab the battery somehow. From here. Thank you guys, thank you. Just relaying the info. I don't wanna sound like, you know, money conversations can get awkward. You know, I don't want that. I want you to have a good time whilst I'm streaming. That's my primary focus. I'm just, you know, I don't like the assholery behavior. These companies think that because they made the platforms, they are entitled. But to be honest, in this day and age, the only thing that happens en masse is using these platforms because they're the more readily available ones. There are alternatives out there. There was Mixer. There are many other streaming platforms. These are the predominant ones, and that's why they're ripping us off. But if it wasn't for the creators to make the content, YouTube wouldn't be making jack shit. But it's a capitalist society, so we get the D. Thank you, Syke. Thank you, my man. Let's play the game. Let's play the game now. Let's play the game. Let's have the fun. Without the BS. By the way, what is your opinion on AI voiced videos? What do you think about those? Like, when you listen at an AI voice going into a vid, are you like, dislike, get the F out? Or it doesn't really bother you? You see, Cav, that's why you're my little brother, bro. Eat it, frog. Man, it's like you're listening to sound vomit. That's the one thing that's gonna keep pushing content creation forward. Like quality content creation. Instead of just listening to random shit. It'll be the human connection, you know? There is a YouTuber I like a lot. He's called Mr. Slav. The guy wears a balaclava. I don't even know if he's Slavic, to be honest. He might be British. He wears a balaclava and he covers like the weirdest topics you can imagine. And the guy's like, I'm using a VPN so the corpus won't know where I am from. And I'm like, I'd rather have this guy fake a Slavic accent than, you know, corpus deciding how much I'm making and how I make it and all that shit. Like, you're gonna pretend you're a Slav, knock yourself out, bruv. What was the game loading, bro? It's pre-rendered backgrounds. Bye-bye, bugs. Nighty-night. Nights. Okay, now we have a proper battery. Gabu, that's a very precise statement, and I totally agree. The average person is so ill-equipped to handle the deluge of information coming our way. It's gonna go to shit before you can say cyberpunk, bro. And I don't wanna be like, you know, a chaologist here, but it's not looking great. Yeah, you know, our friend Steven, friend of the channel and of mine, says that she has insider knowledge on the AI aspect of things, and he's like, I think the cost outweighs what companies can expect from AI right now. So if there is a saving grace to this clusterfuck, is that they can't make the money they want yet. you know, one sliver of hope. But I don't know. If there is one thing corpos have taught us, is that they will go to great lengths to save $1. And if enough corpos go to enough lengths, I'm pretty sure they can F it up for everyone. You know what? If AI artwork entails the tooltip for an ability in Path of Exile, I don't give a shit, man. Save your artist some time. You know? But if it entails your promotional material, you're not getting a cent, bitch. That's just how it is. Do I have to cross this entire place now to go get the battery in place? This is some pretty serious padding right there. Man, when I was a kid, nothing swayed me from playing these games. I didn't give a shit. Like, everything was fine. Now that I have a more critical eye for certain design choices, I'm like, come on, bro. Come on. Are you kidding me? I can't hate on this game, man. It has some superb elements to it. But they've done some dumb shit as well, like some mighty dumb shit. And that is the exact same problem Code Veronica has, but kinda tenfold. If you cannot guarantee that you are not going to destroy my pacing because of a miscalculation when swapping characters, don't create a formula like this. Frog.
Resident Evil 0.
And then shit like this happens and I wanna fucking die. When I got grabbed, I pressed the button to switch character to use another character to save the character grabbed. But no. You can't. I think it's the last time in my life I'm gonna play Resident Evil. Rebecca, get in the lift. I didn't split you up. Why are you not in the lift? Why are you, Rebecca Chambers, not in the lift with Billy Cohen, the guy who was falsely accused of killing, of unlifing people? Why is your juicy peach not next to his. Let's go.
This way.
Roger.
Man, I'm gonna have a box of painkillers after this session. Move your ass. Slurped by the frog. Yeah, that's a pretty accurate statement. Why was Rebecca just watching Billy get devoured? What was the grand plan? Oh my god. It attacks so fast. You don't have time to fire 2 grenades in quick succession. I hit it once and it was like, nah, it's gonna be fine, and it slurped me. Also, the design that says that an enemy can be shorter than what you would hit in a straight line. So you might fire where you should and not hit shit is super annoying. I think this path is shorter. Let's give it a go. And technically Resident Evil 0 has the more realistic reaction of human beings to such extreme danger. They're like, we're teaming up to deal with the menace. So like, let's split up and die. Man, they were this close to greatness with this game, and they effed up so many crucial elements.
I'll check it out.
Roger.
Come on.
Roger.
Rebecca, can you fucking climb down from there? Bro, I don't believe it. The game wanted me. This is sadism. The game wanted me to swap characters to get Rebecca off the box. Then it spawned the frog. So, you know, it have an extra second to grab you by the leg and chom you. I'm getting AIDS. The age of AIDS. Magnum ammo.
Welcome, young ones. So glad you have joined the party. You are the guests of honor. After all, it's your wake.
Who are you? Dr. Marcus?
No, you can't be. What's going on?
Here's the big twist.
10 years ago.
10 years
Spencer
ago,
had me
I had
assassinated.
sex.
Oh, time to die, Doctor.
I will take over your research.
Wesker. Birkin. However, something wondrous happened. It took the T-virus inside of my queen years to procreate my new life.
I live. Now I will have my revenge on Umbrella, and the world will burn in an inferno of hate.
You'll pay for what you've done.
We'll see which one of us is gonna die.
No, man, it's the canon. Resident Evil 0 is canon. Bro, wait, am I fighting a boss here? I am fighting a boss here. Heal Rebecca, for fuck's sakes. Bro, how much damage does he need to take? Jesus fucking Christ! I think we're fucked. No, we're not. Dude, that was freaking close. That was freaking close, man. clarification, you know they've been saying this about Marilyn Manson for 30 years now, man, that he did that. Okay, we are nearing the super anticlimactic finale of the game now. We're super close, we're one fight away. The problem is that we need to go grab guns, man. We are super naked right now. And it won't work like this. Oh, got all the keys in the game and used them all. Glorious FiOthosaurus. Okay. So, Billy has a shitload of ammo, but not a lot of health on Rebs. Here's what I'm gonna do, because I'm honestly bored to go get my guns. Here's what I'm gonna do. This fight is all about delaying the boss. That's all you need to do. You need to delay the boss. So what I'm gonna do is just hold aggro with Billy with 6 grenades and 95 handgun bullets. That's what I'm gonna do. If I don't make it after a couple of tries, I'm gonna go get the Magnum. Okay? Great. If you feel like supporting the FiOthosaurus, now's the time to do so, because we're going balls deep without balls. Because we have too little ammo on us. And Rebecca is hurt. But we can't use an ink ribbon. Those were the rules. Exactly, Cav. Look how anticlimactic this final fight of the game is, man. Nothing happens here. You're not experiencing some build-up. It's just, oh, Marcus is in this room. Why the hell is Marcus in this room?
It's the Queen!
And then it's like, use the elevator to escape. Yeah, duh. And now the self-destruct system activates. Amazing. So stupid.
Who activated the self-destruct system?
Come on, can't this thing move any faster?
Rebecca has a point there. The self-destruct system, your bomb has been activated.
Evacuate immediately. Repeat.
What the hell? Rebecca, the wheel, Rebecca. What are you doing? I don't know what's happening.
The self-destruct system has been activated. Evacuate immediately. Repeat.
I don't know what happens. I don't understand why this happened. You are supposed to rotate those shits to expose the queen to the sunlight.
0.
What's happening? What is life anymore, man? Anyway, let's give it another go. Yeah.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Bro, what the fuck is happening here? What is happening here and why?
Resident Evil 0.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's get this shit done. The fight is just making time for Billy so Rebecca can rotate the freaking valves. There should be at least a green herb up here, man. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna make an attempt with just running.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat. Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
I don't know where Rebecca is, man. I don't understand what the fuck Rebecca is doing. I don't know where Rebecca is. It's not like I can leave her outside. Let's go get the gun.
0.
Like, it's the logical process. Let's go get the gun. Let's go get at least one good gun. A whole area of the game and you have to backtrack it to get your shit from a specific commute point. We'll be done in 10 minutes. We'll be done in 10 minutes. We'll make it. Who is still watching, by the way? You've been awfully silent. Only Cabo is there trying to stay awake to see the finale. But there's 20 people watching beside Cabo, so who's there? This way. We're gonna go this way. Surgically. Cation, never change, man. Why are you here? Who brought the zombie here? Did he take an Uber? The game is so unsure of its own pacing and logic. It straight up gives you 2 first aid spray before the final fight. That speaks volume about how sure they were about the pacing they created here. Like the fight with the Leech, you have to do with Rebecca in the same room. If I'm not mistaken and I'm not forgetting something. Like... Why? Why have 2 characters getting grabbed around by this tentacle freak in one room? I was just looking in case there was an herb. I'm gonna go totally different about this though, man. I'm gonna go Rebecca grenade launcher and Billy with a magnum. I'm gonna erase this mofo from existence. We're here, right? Yeah. Let's go. So grab the item, Billy. Okay, so we won't be needing this, so we can give the good gun to Rebecca, the good handgun, or not even that, because we'll only be using the grenade launcher. We definitely don't need the standard Beretta. We wanna grab the Magnum and the shotgun. Equip this baby. Grab this. We're super good to go with Billy. Grab the acid rounds with Rebecca. I think the acid rounds hurt the queen more than the standard grenades. Okay, I have enough ammo to kill all the bosses in the game. The only issue here is, will I be dealing enough damage before Rebecca gets chomped? Let's go, let's save, let's rule. I like how Bill is just holding the Magnum like it's a pistol, man. Won't be long now, peeps. And it's one of the few Resident Evils that you can go back to all the areas of the game except for the train right before the end. Because of that big ass elevator, I don't even know if it's architecturally correct, to be honest, that they can go through the entirety of the building like this. But you can scour most of the place to collect notes and shit like that. I think I forgot a memo somewhere for the achievement. Might actually go and get it. Depends on how angry I get with this fight. Come on. Let's hope we don't get a frog here, because I'm gonna lose my shit. This is just busy work that we're doing. They're going back and forth to get items. I can't understand how they thought that was the formula to go after with this game, man. It's mind-numbing. You had a perfectly working system. Give me the ability to leave items on the spot so I can mix and match stuff without having to go back to the box like it's, you know, the most nonsensical thing to do when you can just place an item on the ground and do what needs to be done. But also allow me to store in some sort of interconnecting storage box. Because what they understood at the beginning of this series is that utility tramples everything when it comes to games like that. You want the game to be functional, first and foremost. Resident Evil 0 suffers because it's not a very functional game. Let's rock this bitch.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
Okay, there we go. Bro, that was a lot of damage. No way we were dealing that much damage with the pistol. Hey, Petros! Καλώς τον, welcome!
Billy, can't handle sunlight. We need to open the windows.
Follow me. You work on the windows.
Got it.
I'll use my charm to distract Her Majesty.
No, Kason. I honestly believe they had the best intentions in mind then.
Activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
They wanted to do something fresh. They just didn't do the best job they could have done.
The self-destruct system has been activated.
No, 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 don't touch Rebecca.
Immediately. Repeat.
Leave Rebecca alone.
The self-destruct system has been
Oh man,
all personnel
I have to take her away from here because Rebecca will come here to rotate the shed. And we will be fighting in the middle of it. Come here, Queenie.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
Yes! Gotcha! Gonna pump you full of lead and you'll be none the wiser.
The self-destruct system has
Billy can take a shitload of damage, it doesn't matter. As long as Rebecca can do what needs to be done, we win. Yeah, yeah. Hit me all you want, bitch. There's another?
The self-destruct has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Oh, bro. I'm not as optimistic. Come to me. Okay, she's turning to me. We're good. Let her just throw me left and right for a moment. I don't think she can heal me. Well, depends. I'm stuck in a corner. Okay, that's it. We're done. Goodbye. Win. A perfectly placed magnum in the corner of the room.
Billy!
Hey, Queenie! Feast on this!
Total nonsense. Brother was a neatly placed 0457 at the corner of a, I don't know, of a garage. Oh my god, so corny. Going back to these old Resident Evil games, they sure as hell were corny AF, man. Feast on this, Queenie.
Hey, that must be the old mansion that Enrico was talking about. I guess it's time to say goodbye. Officially, Lieutenant Billy Cohen is dead.
Yeah, I'm just a zombie now.
Bye-bye, Psych. Thank you for the company, brother.
Thank you, Rebecca.
But I like Billy as a character, man. He's a very down-to-earth character. Too bad they never revisited him. Oh, the mansion. Can we skip the credits, please? Okay, we can skip. No first aid sprays. And okay, that's it. No first aid sprays. Rank C. It took us less than 8 hours. 124 kills. 672 shots. 23 recoveries. Not my proudest fap. But you can now play Wesker mode. What the hell? What's Wesker mode? I'm disgusted but also curious. Okay. Guys, that was it for tonight. Thank you so much for joining us on this stream. I hope you had a good time. Lots of people tuned in, which makes me extremely happy because I've been trying to rebrand this channel from being just an Aliens channel for a year and a half now, to be honest. And luckily more people are tuning in and we're seeing growth, which is awesome. I will be with you as usual tomorrow. I have a pretty good idea of what we'll be playing. Stay safe. If you want to support the channel, consider Patreon, the coffee platform, KOFI, buy me a coffee, or direct PayPal. Every little bit helps. And until next time, be well, stay frosty, and always strive for perfection. Cheers!